Alright, what's poppin', Jake? Gang, welcome back to another motherfucking video, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and showing up for another episode. Listen, this is technically still the same recording. You know what I'm saying? Here we go with the hand shit again. This is technically still the same recording as episode 1, but it was way too long, so I had to break it up for y'all. The episodes are getting shorter, and then there's only one more episode after this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take up too much of y'all time, but I do want to kind of get a little refresh. You feel me? We just found the vent that we were supposed to be looking for. We got to go and find a screwdriver. We found out where Buddy is to get the screwdriver. We found out that they was screwing in that room. Listen, a lot of things happened in the last episode. If you missed out, bro, go ahead and get you some snacks, get you some din or something. Go back and watch that, bro. I promise. But without further ado, man, let's get straight to it. I'm out, y'all. Peace. A book similar enough to this, and let me know if the heroine makes it out loud. Hero. Yep. Use deodorized for feminine hygiene. Oh. It's coochie wash.
Maybe I shouldn't wander around with my pockets full. Is there anything I can put down?
A cup? There was only one dish. I don't know whose that is. I just don't want to throw it away. I'll just put the cup down, bro. Like, y'all gonna catch me walking around with the cup? I'm gonna get in trouble for it? Like, can I use the elevator now? Damn, pockets were so heavy from a cup full of shit. Okay, you're a little 2-minute finisher, boy. There ain't no way you finished that fast. She was in there getting good moans. That boy gave it up quick. You a little slut, ain't you?
It's, Miss Bellevet, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right.
Roy. Like, what? Motherfucker, I got a name tag.
You're the one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to, take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
Are you on break?
No, I'm just getting a screwdriver.
A screwdriver? What for?
Loose vent.
Well, that sounds like a job for Eugene, doesn't it?
Yes, you're right.
Then leave the repairs to him.
Okay, I will.
What's going on?
Oh, Andrew.
Oh, sorry. Seems I've made a habit of sneaking up on you today.
I didn't want to lie about that.
Bernard again?
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver for the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Ah, gotcha.
Eugene?
What?
The window's just open?
Maybe you should go have a look. You know what? I'll stand guard by the elevator and, holler if Bernard approaches.
Okay, thanks. I'll be quick.
Very quick. I'm confuzzled even. Boogie on. Sorry.
Kinda wish I worked here when Raymond was in charge. Sounds like the hotel was very well. Just look at these distinguished gentlemen. And a young Bernard.
Nice to know.
Aha! Let's get you to that vent. Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This
I would
is
like to thank you for
ridiculous.
agreeing to this partnership between the Clarendon Hotel and the Western Department Store. Thanks for your generous help. Renovations are well underway and the hotel has never looked better. On another note, it has come to my attention that you have formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital. The work is so hard to elevate the Clarendon standards. I cannot allow a bank of cuckoos to move in my backyard. Should you accept, it would be an honor and a privilege to join your fight. Yours sincerely, Bernard. Handwritten by Eugene. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick. He left his window open. No. Got what I came for. Looks like my hunch was correct that Eugene was here to fix the window, and lucky for me, he left the screwdriver behind. I get the feeling he won't be needing it anytime soon. Layer of the beast. At least a little bit, whatever. Yeah, no. I wasn't gonna lie to him because I feel like if he would have asked somebody and found out that I wasn't on my break, that would have been my ass. And he's already a stickler, so I'm like, let me just tell him the truth. And if he tells me not to do what I'm supposed to be doing, then shit, fuck it. And it kind of worked out exactly how I thought.
Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
Absolutely. We got what we came for.
This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
Well, the brother's name is Raymond. Looks like things are bad. I'm not reading all of it because I said I was gonna be quick. So I am out of here. Yeah, I don't think I need to get anything else.
With this blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day. Best to avoid that.
Yeah, because then he gonna make me clean that shit up. Oh!
Ew! Is this Linda's?
Yuck, bro. Got her bra sitting in the fucking drawer. Rookie fuck. Check on room 602, call us and office again. Decide winner of the employee multiple row speaker. Drake with Valentine ball mishap. Get me out of
Do
here.
you remember that loose tile from last week?
Yes?
Well, I'm afraid it hasn't been properly repaired.
What do you mean?
I mean that, it's still broken, sir. Someone put a rug on top of it, but you can still hear it crack. I'm just checking to make sure guests don't trip over it.
Is that part of your job description?
No, it isn't, sir.
Well,
You don't get
then
from in
I
front of his door?
Suggest you stop worrying about Miss Belivet. What were you doing in my office?
Okay, now that I will lie about.
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Huh. Must have been Eugene.
See? That makes sense. I'm
Well,
piecing it together.
don't
I'm
you
keeping my
have
lives together.
work to do?
Yes, sir.
Then get to it. Oh, Mrs. Drake has asked to see you.
Again?
Just indulge her.
Come on, man.
Apologize one more time for Friday's mishap. Do whatever needs to be done. We cannot afford to lose such loyal guests.
Very well, sir.
So much sneakiness around this damn hotel. I love it. I love it. I'm here for the mystery. Why were you in the police chair in the beginning of the game?
I think my heart stopped beating there for a moment.
Yeah, me too. But at least I found what I was looking for.
Perfect.
But
Now, I should probably get to it before you-know-who comes out of his office again. Keep me posted.
I got you, Gango. Ah ha ha. You gonna give him no smile? Very nice. I should have known it wouldn't be as simple as walking out unnoticed. Bernard was waiting on the other side of the door once I finished up in his office. I'm really glad my job keeps me from interacting with him too often. I don't know how many more times I can handle hearing him call me Miss Belivet. I managed to evade his suspicion, screwdriver in hand, even if it meant bending the truth a little. All in all, I'd say that went as smoothly as it could have. Yeah, he didn't question the screwdriver whatsoever. And I'm assuming whatever is in white is in my hands. Right? So I think that also means I should probably bring Linda's keys back since I'm holding them. Brother just sighed and took a sip. Is that supposed to know clarity? You want feeling it?
Oh, no, you're right. That shouldn't be there. I'll have someone... No, we don't offer that service, unfortunately.
Okay, that's busy.
Yes, it would be nice if we did.
But we don't. All right. Who gonna be on my floor waiting on me? Is it gonna be creepy? There's niggas afoot. Oh, my frames. Give me my frames back. I'm not gonna move while my frames is dropping. My frames. All right.
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But that's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew. All right, let's open the vent.
Wait a minute. How many rooms was I supposed to clean? Because I don't know. Okay. I gotta do 505 partial. Okay. I technically have to complete 505, 506, 507. It's not. 508 is complete. Okay. So I got a couple left that I need to do. I think I want to knock those out before I go to the vent. So 505. 505 I already did. I don't know if like I missed something in 505, like towers or some shit. Like maybe that shit won't matter. That's how he remember his shit, so I'm not gonna throw that away. I don't think it's much more that I can really clean up in this room for real. Like the towel, that's what it was.
Oh, I left the clean towels on my cart.
Okay. Boom. Okay, so when I take a dirty towel, I place a dirty towel, and then I grab clean towels, right? Place that there.
Let's put those on the bathroom shelf.
Alright. See? I'm doing my mainly job. I've been snooping a little too hard. Like, let me just be chill.
I left the clean towels on my cart.
Oh, you need 2 towels up there. Okay. Copy. I can't remember how many towels I picked up from this this shit here. So, let you have it. Well, he did change the light bulb, so I might as well throw that light bulb away. It's ours anyway, shit. It's already been cleaned. Such. Okay. I think that completes 505. Enough. Alright, gotta do 506. Might as well grab towels.
Oh boy, someone's been living it up.
Oh, with the bathroom. Okay. Towels are clean. And we're washing and cleaning. Who do y'all? Well, okay, I want to know what y'all think. Like, do y'all really think like that?
Could this be the shoe from the chocolate fountain?
No fucking way.
I can't wait to tell Andrew.
That's actually hilarious. No, but do y'all really think Mr. What's buddy name? Not Mr. Spade, Mr. Morgan. Y'all think Morgan is really like? Sorry for the mess. Wait. It's in lipstick. It's in lipstick. That was like written on old girl's door. So what if it wasn't Marcella? And it was whoever was in this room. Sorry for the mess. Nice way to leave that on the fucking mirror. For me to clean more. Thanks. So helpful. Gosh. What's up?
Another fan of the Gossiper.
Hey.
I never did finish that article from this morning. That feels like so long ago now.
You've been had so much shit to do with. Nice. He really just scolded us for talking. These Montreal cab drivers, I swear. I know. I thought he'd appreciate us trying to make conversation. Thank God. In the paper, at least. I'm fucking with y'all right down on it. Yeah, it takes me back. At least Sister Gabriel isn't here to confiscate them anymore. So like I was saying, are you ready for your week-long bridal shower? Miss Hubert, stop it, Simone. I'm not Mrs. until we walk down the aisle. This week is for thinking about anything but that. That's right. We're making the most of this week before I lose you to the jaws of married life. I would never. I won't be another Andrea, I promise. Leanne, he's going to kick us out if you keep making me laugh. In Montreal. Boy. Y'all are hilarious. I guess I would want to keep that, but I kind of just like drew all over it. Shit, it doesn't belong to the hotel, so why would I give a fuck? What's up? Valentine's Day ball. This is already passed. Y'all some messy motherfuckers. That was lit. Fucking balloon.
One more pillow, then you're good.
Is that there?
Not exactly a cherished gift, if you just left it behind like this.
This Valentine's Day, I'm on the hunt, and I'm not going home without a prize. Wait, did it say 506 was completed? Because if it did... Complete. Okay. So I can throw this away. Alright, room looks pretty good. Cool. I'm understanding the game a little bit more now. Because before I was just like, okay, I'm just this snoopy ass maid, and I'm like, I'm actually supposed to be throwing this shit away. Like I'm genuinely supposed to be cleaning up. All right, boom. So 505 is partial, so he's not necessarily done yet. 507 I don't need to do. 508 is complete, and 509 is where I'm, you know, inspecting. So these are the rooms I need to clean. This is quite fucking nasty. Is this where they was just at? Yeah. Y'all nasty, folks. Yuck, was those tissues? What was, bro? Y'all use tissue to clean up, bro? I know you got tissue trails and crumbs all over the coochie, but all over. It doesn't look like something still in there. Thrown away. Alright, just checking. Alright, everything seems okay out here. 2 pillows still on. You didn't even knock the pillows off the bed. Weak. Alright, y'all still got towels. Y'all good. I think that's right. Alright. Wasn't so bad in 508. Wasn't so bad, not too shabby. Alright, now it's time to go be nosy. Because I think everybody else has towels. Nope. That works though. What up, Zig stud anyway? This is a partial stay, so they're kind of still here. You're not finished yet. Alright, let's go be nosy. Oh, okay. Okay. You didn't want me to do that side first? Oh shit. They wanted me to do it like that. Okay. I see. Leave the top one on. More code. Got more notes. Time to decode some more. Let's get to it. I bet you're enjoying yourself. I bet money she feels like Batman right now. She has been snooping around this entire hotel, piecing together who was stalking her, who's stalking these other people as well, and they're having marital issues, and then you find out that your boss is messing with the big boss, and he cheating on his wife. Like, golly, this is a soap opera. I love it. I love it. Alright.
Much later.
There's 6. Okay, I about got this piece together. This is D for sure, because I do remember that being. Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan. This is P. This is C. And this is B.
Meet me tonight in my room.
Yep.
Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
It's me.
Hey, you got anything good for me?
I did find another message.
I found another message written in secret code.
And?
It says, Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Who's Michael? A guest's husband?
I don't know.
And listen, if
it's
it
the
is,
first
this
time I'm
shit
hearing of a
fucking
Michael
crazy.
in this story.
Yeah, the cast keeps getting bigger. I'll just check the logbook.
Alright, take it. I gotta take a whiz. Yep. I feel refreshed now.
There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh! Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
That's really nice of you. So, Mrs. Beaumont is linked to the cruises, huh?
Wow.
I have a feeling we may be approaching the climax of this story.
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
How about I call up there? You know, to make sure no one's home.
Good idea.
Oh.
Just a sec.
Okay. I don't hear nobody. I don't think they're picking that phone up.
Well, it looks like the room is ready for your snooping, my lady.
Thank you, good sir.
Yeah,
I'll call you back.
As a married man, I just love seeing couples. Alright. Now I need to go close that vent before I look all crazy and suspicious. Oh, it's already closed. Alright. She covered her own tracks. W maid. Right. Let's read some progress. Codes upon codes. Just as that encoded letter promised, there was indeed a note left in the vent, written once again in code. I'm confident I'll be able to decipher this one too, because I did. That's another code broken and another lead to follow. I ask Andrew. Bling blang boom. And here we are.
Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
Yeah, that's it. Best to just not leave that on there. Okay. What was that? It's a bit of a mess in room 507, but nothing out of the ordinary for a mother and child staying for such a long period of time. Where should I start investigating? There's an open suitcase lying on the bed that immediately drew my attention, but there's a lot of other things lying around too. Okay. Characters. Who do we have here? Anne Beaumont. Anne Beaumont is one of the two guests staying in room 507. The other being her son Michael. She's a divorcee. I don't know how that information got out the first time, but since then, Linda's made sure we wouldn't forget it. That's so weird of Linda. Anne stays in the Clarendon. Anne's stay in the Clarendon has been a lengthy one, and it shows in her room. Open suitcases, stray coffee cups, a pillow fort. It all feels very lived in. Not a lot of guests get as comfortable as she and Michael have. Maybe I'll be able to find out just why she came to the Clarendon and why she's yet to leave. All right, let's get to Michael, her son. So Michael is Anne's son. I thought his name was Mitchell this entire time. Probably because anytime we've interacted, he's been either racing down the hallway mid-sentence or talking through a mouthful of sugar frosted pops. No wonder I didn't recognize the name at first. I think Michael must be around 8 or 9. He's a sweet little boy. He's grown on a lot of our maids here since we've been seeing him around for a month now. I think a lot of us would be sad to see him go. His mom asked me for an extra blanket once so that he could build a blanket fort. I'm glad he's been enjoying his stay at the Clarendon. Staying in hotels when you're a kid must be such an adventure. It definitely is. Even if you don't stay long, like, to live there, just being in hotels always feels like you're in a fucking movie or some shit.
Mr. Cruz, huh?
Mr. Hector Cruz.
Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean?
1824. That's what's circled. Pack of smokes. I'm technically not supposed to be in here, so I'm not throwing anything away. I'm not cleaning up a dam. Everybody got a pair of white gloves on them. They elegant around here. all I can think of like Cruella de Vil when I see white gloves. Like somebody gonna walk around smoking them long cigarette sticks. A sound that sounded like what? The winds and the leaves that they made a sound that sounded like the winds and leaves that they made the tree whistle, a soft melody that came to my ear. I remember every part of this day, for it was the day we met. Jesus, this is bad. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sound of leaves blowing in the wind like a melody to my ear on this summer day where I met you. Trying to write a poem, are we? Or are you sneaking around? Miss Cruz. This letter has been sent to you and has been around the world 3 times. The one who breaks the chain will have bad luck. Mr. Smith received this letter in 1953, made 33 copies and sent them 3 days later. He won the lottery. Mr. Jones received it in 1956, made 33 copies and sent them 3 days later. He discovered an old treasure in his backyard. Mr. Williams received the letter and burned it. His wife and 3 kids died in a fire that very night. Mr. Green forgot the letter in a drawer and lost his job. When he found the letter again, he got a better job than before. In no case should this chain be broken. Make 33 copies and send them. You will experience great joy within 3 days. Okay?
Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company.
No. I'm not taking their change. Because they'll definitely notice
so
that.
Sweet. I didn't do much, but
Oh wait, unless it was for
I'm
us?
glad it meant something to you.
Take care of our room every day and bring us extra sheets, Mecca, and I wanted to give you a little something before we left, sincerely. Oh. Well, I don't know. It's like, it didn't say their stay was finished and their stuff is still in here, so I'm not gonna take the change yet. Because then she'll know I was in here.
Locked. The key has to be around here somewhere.
Greta.
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong?
He asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Nigga, what? Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I'm happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this. Dog, you're a dick.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. Adam
or Eve. Y'all freaky reading. It's always that same girl. It looked like me, damn near. Or fucking Marcella. Maybe it's I don't know. Should Rose stay in a marriage no longer happy? It makes her happy, or seek refuge? Damn, that's kind of right up her alley.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. Oh, Michael. Adults can be so
Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you
it's
anything
not
wrong,
you.
so she allowed me to talk about our room now. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blanket. She's really nice. The hotel is nice too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before, but Mom says it's impossible. She says she's no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? Oh man, that's tough. Divorce is really tough for kids. But sometimes it's just necessary, because if you're not with the right person, you're just not, bro. Like, and it sucks that you end up finding that out, like, as an adult. But it's like, as a kid, you can't tell, bro. Yeah.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
Hope you're well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. So he was cheating on his wife? Oh. And Bercy. Dear Mrs. Bercy, we have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son, Michael Bercy, from his school schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue education from home. Following this letter, you will receive a list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch with you to help you understand our milestones so your son can benefit from our programs in the comfort of his home. Thank you for thinking of your son's education. What?
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
Dear Ann, you were right. I missed the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the school weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they are missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, and dancing. It's great fun, but I'm glad it's over and I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you're still able to have a good time. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. Miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night studying sessions at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes. If you can believe that. I will see you soon. Warm wishes. Yeah, that's gotta be Hector Cruz. Grammar. Okay, so he got his school books and such. Frosted sugar frosted pops. Yep. I was gonna say frosted sugar pops. Who's this? Okay.
You know the drill, Sophie. Let's sweep and snoop.
Oh, I did.
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend.
Got you.
I'll need another key to unlock this.
Another key.
Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere? That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
This motherfucker from 505 stealing everybody's shit. Assumed I would know. Okay, let me see. Read progress. Keys. I don't think I ever used so many in one day. No content to open with one key. This fussy chest requires two, which is a little daunting, but Anne wouldn't have brought the chest without both keys, right? I'll just have a look around. It should be easier now that I know what I'm looking for. It's not designed like your everyday key after all. That's what I'm saying. It isn't. It's literally not designed like your normal everyday key. So I'm like, why would I be even associating that with 505 in the first place when I feel like I haven't seen anything here? What's this? Secrets. There's an ornate wooden chest sitting in a suitcase on Anne's bed. It's so beautiful. It reminds me of my grandmother's jewelry box, the one that she bought in Quebec City from a street vendor who chiseled it all on his own wares. This was like a character update. Mr. Beaumont, Anne's husband, for now. Yeah.
That look in your eyes. What does it mean? And who is this from?
You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I've recognized that look in your eyes. That look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss out of this. You keep your wits about you and I will do the same. Where could this other key be? I'm gonna really be mad if it's in like the other spot for sure, like the other apartment. These two doors won't open, right? Okay.
Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
Take that shit off. Ooh. I shouldn't have cleaned that toilet. Because I'm not supposed to be in here.
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
You've got some balls to accuse me of all that, as if you were so irreproachable yourself. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. Jeez, you're weird. R. Where could this key be? Nothing on that side. Not much on this side either. Okay. I'm a little stumpy stump there, but I don't know what the fuck they want me to do. Look, I don't get it. And before y'all trying to call me not a gamer, bro, I have discovered and beat every puzzle in this game so far. Suck my ass. I mean, I have checked it all. Because I can't even pick that key back up. I don't know, man. I don't see no key. It's making my head hurt a little bit. I might have to look it up. Y'all know that's not what I want to do. But it's telling me it's in the safe or some shit, and I've looked all in that safe.
Think, Sophie, where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
But what safe? Like, this is the only safe I've been in 505, right? Like,
I think I could go a bit deeper with my investigation.
Of course you can. Of course. Fucking course you can. Is why wouldn't you? Can't even go in that one. Okay.
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
Just change. No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, it looks nice out there. Alright, I might have to look this up. Because,
that key looks so familiar.
Much.
just watch, bro. Just watch. Just watch. I wasn't gonna find this out, by the way. So, fuck you if you're mad that I looked it up. Because I wasn't gonna figure this dumbass shit out. Right there.
There you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Thanks for wasting my fucking time.
Clarington Hotel Reception Desk, Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew.
Sophie, crazy timing. I've got something for you.
Oh, what is it?
I heard a certain Mr. Krystalogy and a Mr. Morgan had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who told you that?
Jacques did. Apparently, it got so heated he had to get involved. And it sounds like I was on the right track, because he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Can you guess what it is?
Affair?
Exactly.
Okay.
How bad was the fight?
I think Jacques got in the middle of it before it got too intense. But he said Mr. Krystalogy looked like he was about to kill Mr. Morgan. So Mrs. Krystalogy must be having an affair with him, right? And her husband found out?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Krystalogy.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
What about the second one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Krystalogy wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Krystalogy own identical keys that open a chest with 2 locks?
Yep.
Okay. There's definitely something going on between them.
Yep.
I think Mrs. Krystalogy and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
Really? Well, it is the 1950s after all. I guess anything's possible.
That could be possible.
Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's probably more likely.
Okay, so
I
maybe
guess
they
we'd
were
know
friends.
for sure if we could have a look
and
at
then her
that
husband was
chest,
cheating on
but
her.
I don't think I'll be able to open it.
Okay.
I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Krystalogy must have left with it this morning.
Probably.
Yep.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, if you get me a candle and some plaster, I may be able to do something about that chest.
How?
I'll tell you later, okay? Just find those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I can.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for not giving up.
I would never give up on you.
Okay, that's your man, girl. That's your man, girl. That's your man, Sophie. That's man, girl. You. Out of my reach. Yep. Don't even read it. Getting crafty. Yep, because he finna get wicked with them candles and plaster. You'll get your explanation when you get there.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
Okay. That was very descriptive, thanks.
Great. This takes care of
I'll fucking do this.
half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs? I can probably find the rest of what I need in the basement.
Oh, wait. Bro, I have been locked in trying to get through this game. I love this. Honestly, I do kind of love this game. This shit is kind of fun. It's very much detective and piecing together puzzles, and you know what I'm saying? It gives this false sense of trying not to get caught and making sure you make the smart moves. And I know my story is crafted probably so crazy right now.
Candles, candles, candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where?
Oh, break room's open.
Oh, Bernard, I can't believe Eugene would do something like that. He's worked with us for years. He's always been loyal. Is there anything in
I mean, I guess I was supposed to get a master key back. I just thought about that.
No.
I just dropped it off. But I need it again. I know where it is. But the break room's open now, so I have my key. The toilet.
I'm good.
Rebecca. Candle. Candles, 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 candles. No candles? He keeps ordering food that's not even on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard is adamant that we make all his wishes do. I like a goddamn genie. That's not even the worst of it. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if he was at home asking for a meal, his precious little terriers. who feeds dog $4 roast beef. I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself. No.
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
I only see a thing. Nora wants us to continue, but I'm not. Then you start hoarding candles since the last power outage. Remember you said you never wanted to be caught in the dark basements again. Where's your stash? It's urgent, please. Damn, okay, so we really don't know where her shit is.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Maybe we could just go talk to him. Nope, knocked shit over. This game is like so ominous. It's like there was a haunted scare. We dealing with infidelity and fucking all types of cheating.
Where are you going? What do you want? Are you scared to apologize?
Oh man.
I'm not the one who should be apologizing. You can't believe that I fell in love with you.
Cool.
Wait, what?
Andrew's book club. I just want to left my keys in here somewhere, right? That's what she said last time. She left her keys in here. There it is.
Gotta hold on to these tight.
That's the key.
Don't worry, gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I still haven't learned all of Gracie Jones' secrets. Syracuse. I guess Andrew went there on holiday or something.
I need to go probably just find Bobby.
Bobby has some of Rebecca's candles. Maybe he kept them in his locker.
Remember, keep stealing my lunch. Oh, my Tupperware is back. Susan. Nah, because stealing her Tupperware is crazy. Stealing her Tupperware is by far the most evil shit. Like, bro, you're not just stealing her food. You're stealing the whole container. You said, nah. Okay, I can't go in there. Alright. Let's go and check Bobby's locker. Bobby.
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
Ah, it's a stash in the laundry room. Okay. Where's Andrew's open?
Andrew? Gosh, I hardly recognized you. Guess this is from a different lifetime. Figures that if you were going to break any rules, it'd be the ones about which books you can or cannot read. What happened to you before you came to Montreal? Why don't you want to go back home?
I'm thinking about you a lot, praying for you every Sunday and more. You're always on my mind. I hope you still like Montreal. I heard it's getting really cold up there. Don't go without a jacket and gloves. I know. You always rolled your eyes at me whenever I said that, but frostbites are no joke. I'm hoping you're right back soon. The boys have been asking about you, and even though you think they like to make fun of you, I know they really do miss you. Everyone misses you. Nobody cares about what happened except you, my darling. Just come home whenever you're done doing whatever you're doing. I keep telling your father that God had the boldest plan for you, and that it's his problem if he can't see that. I've always seen it. My Andrew Marcia at the grocery store says, let's go and let God. Let go and let God. I trust your faith, my son. I really do. Whatever it takes you, so long as you find your way back home. I'll cook you a real ossobuco when you do. That's something you can't find in Montreal. God is by your side. I love you, Ma. I don't even know what that food is. Somebody let me know in the comments, because I'm like, what is that?
It would make sense for Rebecca to keep her candles by her workstation.
think it was like over here. Yep, first try.
Stash uncovered. Got a candle. Now, what next?
To go see your friend.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Okay. Needs more murderers, egg killer, tornado. Why cut the scene inside the nose? That's fine. Okay. Little movie script. 216. Movie script. I wonder what that list is for.
Let's see if Andrew is around.
Progress. Got a bag of plaster and one of Rebecca's candles. I can only imagine the hell Bernard would give me if he caught me walking around with these items. They're not exactly part of a maid's typical arsenal. I need to figure out how exactly these are going to help me open a locked chest.
There you are.
I'm not
What's up,
sure I
Andrew?
understand what the plan is here.
Well, I remember reading a spy novel, I can't remember the title, it wasn't that good, in which they used wax and plaster to make a key mold. I'm thinking we could do the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Ooh, because we already have.
No. In the novel, they used a special kind of wax, not candle wax.
Okay.
But I think it's worth a shot.
It
Yeah,
is, I mean, might as
you're
well try it.
So let's do this, shall we?
Okay.
First step, pour the wax, I suppose? Careful though, the pot's probably hot.
Okay. Okay, yep.
That's it. Nicely done.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got that careful hand on me.
Next step, put the key. Better wait a few seconds before removing it.
Yep. Okay.
Looks good. Pretty sure you can take it out now.
Okay.
I think we're almost done. All that's left is to pour the
Put a
plaster
plast-
from the cup into the mold.
Okay. That's how you copy keys for it. Starsky, come on.
Good job. So now we wait until it's dry, I guess.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
A few minutes, probably. We can poke it every now and then to check.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Definitely not.
No, but I like it. I feel like I'm in one of those novels I spend my days reading.
Literally. Ever read banned books? Why would I ask that?
Yeah, I always see you with a book in your hands. Do you write as well?
Oh, no, I'm terrible.
So you've tried.
I thought for a while it would be my true calling, but one of my roommates read my manuscript and assured me it wasn't for me.
So that might have been yours. Okay, that might have been your stuff.
What did you write?
Oh, a while back I went through a rough patch, so someone close to me suggested I write my autobiography. She thought it might help.
That sounds interesting.
It's really not. Trust me, my life doesn't deserve to be told in a book.
Okay, I copy.
What about you? Do you write?
Not really. I mean, I have this journal in which I write about my day and stuff, you know? And sometimes I scribble down some story ideas, but I've never had the time to properly develop them.
Hey, why don't you come over sometime? We could read each other's writing.
Hey,
What do you think?
okay, W date.
Okay, why not? Just promise not to laugh.
I won't laugh at yours if you don't laugh at mine. But seriously, I'm sure you're underselling yourself. With all the things you see in guests' rooms, that brain of yours must be bursting with great ideas.
Hey,
Maybe. We'll see.
That you will.
Oh, look. I think our key double is dry and ready to go.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Well, I'm glad I was able to be of some help. I should get back
Literally,
upstairs.
if I would have
though.
chose Beth,
I've been gone far too long already. Let me know how it
I
goes
would have
with the
chose
key.
Beth, bro.
Oh,
it would have
and
been
you should
alright.
probably be careful when you turn it. Otherwise, it could break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome, Sophie.
Yep, let's clean all of that up. No, won't nobody find that. Double the keys, double the fun. After I got the candle, I met up with Andrew in the break room, and the plan was finally unveiled. To mix plaster and wax, use the key, found a file to create a double. While waiting for the double to solidify, I got a chance to spend more time with Andrew. The downtime even gave us a chance to talk about something other than today's weirdness. Of course, now to get back to the handiwork. Back to Anne's room.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Indeed. Problem 7. No, I gotta at least see what's in the box. I just did all this work for it. I got to. I still got a little bit of time. Where I have to go.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Ooh. Man. I was nervous. I thought it was gonna break on me. Alright, let's get to snooping.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
What they do? In Atlanta, I've noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it, and since you enjoyed them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Okay, unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alternative name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. Okay. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class. M.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Postman always rings twice. It plays in theater. It's based on a novel. You come with me. Ah, the full code breakdown, I think. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean that. Oh, man. Dear Ann, I have just heard Doris Day on the radio, and it made me think of you. Brother, what? Dear Ann. Last time I was in Texas, I felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it's been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Dog, what? Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You're always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden, that smell of your shampoo, or when people say the word darling. I can hear you say it in your lovely French accent. Darling. My family seems to notice my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you. Even though I wish I could. Wait, I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin, shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I am scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed, or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I would know for sure it was real. I long for embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. I love you, M. So that is Marcella and not Hector. Oh, they did go to college together. What? They really were together? 1929. Oh, dear. December 29th, 1947. Dear Anne, I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, the attempts. Yeah. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you, but we cannot hide our heads in the sand for any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. Oh, so she broke it off. You made me feel like a teenager. You made me you made everything but the present disappear, and now I need to be an adult and think about the future. So Marcella and her were together and then broke up. Oh, wait. It's just so confusing. Okay, where's the one that I missed? Is this it? This one. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. All I do is look at your lips. Imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight. Yeah, no, they were together. They were together for sure. Damn.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
The two keys, the letters back and forth, all of the shared memories neatly preserved for more than a decade. Anne and Marcella were in love. There's no doubt about it. But then Marcella broke things off, feeling the burden of their secret. She felt that if they parted ways and hid all of this under a lock and key, she could have a normal life. Now Anne and Marcella are both here at the Clarington over a decade later in adjacent rooms. I don't think their story is over just yet. Definitely not. According to one of the letters in the chest, Anne brought Marcella something that needs a 4-letter key to open. Could that be the case I found in Marcella's bed in 509? I need to figure out the 2 5-letter words, both related to Anne and Marcella's past. Okay, yeah. Fresh pair of eyes, alright.
There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie. 2 heads are better than 1, especially when dealing with riddles.
Okay, so should I... Yep. Go ahead and call my guy.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew. Got a minute?
I always have time for you.
I opened the chest in room 507.
Huh? It worked?
Yeah, I really wasn't sure, but our little key's sturdier than it looks.
Cause I know how to take my time.
So, what's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
That's awesome. I love riddles. Tell me, which part's causing you trouble?
Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Intriguing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what alliterative means.
Me either, shorty.
It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters. Like perpetual peril. Does that help you?
A little bit. It could mean a lot of things, though.
You should look for a name and surname that start with the same letter. And I think the take you back part is a clue as well. It sounds familiar. Maybe it's a quote from a book or lyrics from a song. If that's the case, you should look for writers or singers' names.
All right. Yeah, that'll narrow my search. You're much better at riddles than I am.
And you're much better at snooping, so we complete each other.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else?
Yes.
Here's another one. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
This really isn't my area of expertise.
Okay.
Hey, Beth? You know bars, right?
So that's where Beth would have helped.
Not all of them.
What about one that has a color in its name? Like the Orange Chair or the Blue Lagoon or something?
Well, there's the White Cat, but I don't think that's your crowd.
Oh, it's not for me, but thanks. Did you get that, Sophie?
Yeah,
White cat.
I did. I think I can manage from here.
Of course you can. You're a quick one. Anything
Absolutely.
else I can help you with?
Nope, that's all.
That's all. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'm just glad I could finally put my riddle-solving skills to good use.
Facts.
Call me when you've opened that case.
You know I
I feel
will.
like picking him was the best. Picking Andrew was the best at the beginning of the game for, like, snooping wise.
So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
Okay. Let's see. Doris Day.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
Okay. And the last one, take the last two. IS. This one. Take the first two. And the last one, take the last two.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
No, I think it was the white cat, right? But like, I don't think it's gonna like let me do anything right here. White cat. Oh wait.
A cat named Greta.
Cat named Greta.
G-R.
So GR from Greta and IS from Doris.
Chris?
Cree? Could that be the code for the case on the bed in 509? It's worth a try.
I'll put these letters back. Close that up. And then I'm gonna put this key back. Yep. I gotta get rid of all of that evidence. If I need something else from it, I'll just come back and open it up if I like genuinely need it. Like, nah. Alright. Open this in 509. Now this may be the last thing I have time to do. For real. Depending on how long it takes. I'm dwindling down to like my last 15 to 20 minutes on this game. Typewriter?
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Oh, shit. She's under pen name, okay. Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget, I know, you know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came come upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. Oh, she's the oh. I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter, the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years I was brokenhearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really love me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I'm happy to see you accomplish your dream of becoming a writer. Sincerely, A.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have confronted me in a time of great distress. If only Luis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. Oh man. Hits me frequently. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice Again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my Whoa! I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you're able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at all the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. Sincerely. P.S. Do you remember that secret language I invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during class? In secret language, I still do. Okay.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Okay. August 10th, 1957. Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you were Bridget Boswell? To recognize you on the street? To recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
So you was the one sneaking and geeking around. I left the house, I left Luis, I couldn't take it anymore, I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Luis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I registered under the name Beaumont. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started sending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, Your Novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read, then the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I had never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from you soon. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I discovered Bridget as a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I am very patient and a resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you. Paul.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could have taken a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now, as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I would have to find a job. So if this is Paul's still struggling. He reached out to Marcella, finding out her pen name, and kind of was a little stalkish. Remind you of someone? Okay. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Wait a minute. No, that might be him. His last name, like Paul Morgan or something like that? Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget. I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a great listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life. Do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you.
Marcella hired you? I just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Oh man, words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago. Before I even sent my first letter, he would never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forest of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much. He could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you. Wow.
So this was all a story about star-crossed lovers, with the lovers in question being Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz?
Literally.
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Actually, I think I can help with that.
Really?
Okay.
How?
Well, some mail just arrived here for Mrs. Beaumont.
I'm not gonna tell you to open that lady. Man.
I wonder what's in it.
Me too.
Should we open it?
Well, that's illegal, isn't it? But sometimes the mail arrives a little damaged, you know?
A little damaged. No. Maybe it say sometimes it arrives a little damaged. It's over. Oh my god.
It's a tourism pamphlet for California and 3 train tickets.
Oh, they finna run away together with the sun.
What do you think this means?
Oh, they finna run away together.
Anne and Marcella are probably planning to run away from their husbands. Those train tickets must be for them and Michael.
That's so crazy.
So you're on a...
And what's even crazier is that Marcella's husband actually hasn't done anything wrong. He wasn't the one cheating. He wasn't the one doing anything wrong. So I'm like, huh?
First name basis now, huh?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah, like characters in a book. I have to say, though, I'm still a bit confused as to how Paul fits into all of this.
I feel like I know how.
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
He is? Why?
She writes pulp fiction under his pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
I get it. Books have always been a way to escape for me too. But why did he have pictures of you?
We'll probably never know. I think the trail ends here.
I guess investigations in real life always have some loose ends. I was kind of hoping we'd have this big third act reveal, to be honest.
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
That's for sure. It helped me understand you better, too.
Oh?
Why you snoop, I mean. Piecing together people's stories, learning what makes them tick. It makes you realize we may have more in common than it seems.
You're right. Which is why the next story I'd like to learn is yours, Andrew.
Oh? Am I gonna find you snooping through my apartment next?
No.
I would love to share my story with you, Sophie. You're the first person in a long time who's made me feel like I can. Would you come and see me when your shift ends? We could leave together, if you'd like.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
I guess that wouldn't be so bad. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know.
Literally.
There are actual beds here.
Oh, I wouldn't be sleeping. I've got a reading list the size of the Eiffel Tower. This would be the perfect chance to put a dent in it.
That does sound like fun. I could bring my magazines and
a good read ain't gonna,
maybe light some
hit.
of Rebecca's candles.
Now I kind of hope we do get stuck here.
Come on now, that's a fire date. Fire.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Alright. After looking inside Marcella's typewriter case, I think everything's falling into place. There are a few lingering questions, but I think this is as far as the story goes for now. Anne and Marcella arranged to be here at the same time so that they could rekindle their relationship they started when they were in college. I really feel for them after spending the day learning their story. I hope it has a happy ending. Me too. That's all I can say. It's not much more I can do for cleaning this room, I think. Right? I don't know what that is either. Okay. Anybody see that? That was sitting there. What was that? Because yes, I was in your shit, but you don't need to know I was in your shit. Simple. Alright, let's see what that ding is, because I feel like that's going to pertain to me in a second. What is that? Is that blood down there on the carpet? Oh, it's blood. What's to your left? Where is that going? Sophie. Sophie. Oh shit. Is that Hector? Hector? No, I don't know if that's Hector, bro. I don't know if that's him. I don't know if that's him. What? Don't touch him! That's evidence!
Mr. Cruz?
It is him. That brother is gone.
Mr. Cruz.
Oh my God.
Oh God, what happened? Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
I'm distraught right now. My guy is just laying here. Leg bent up. Oh my.
Please let there be someone around who can help.
You know what, y'all? And that is a perfect place to stop right now because I literally have no more time. Zero. I have to go. I love y'all for tuning in. Tell somebody you love them. Dog, this story is amazing. It just keeps getting better and better with each twist and turn. Shouts out to my wife for recommending this. Episode 2 will be recorded today and will be uploaded soon after this. Y'all won't have to wait too long whatsoever. I'm gonna get right back on this. Express some love, man. Give somebody a hug, man. Tell somebody you love them. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Con.